What's going on, guys? This is trade recap for the 10th of the 8th, 2026 London session. So unfortunately I lost $128 here, as you can see. Not really a bad loss at all. Not too mad about it. I took actually 2 break-evens and 1 loss. So I'll go over the setups, right? So this is the first setup right here. Obviously I was long biased. Alright, I'm just going to long till I'm wrong, to be honest. Like, honestly, we're so bullish. We have these pretty much equal highs, even though I did take this one out. ES is nearly at all-time highs again. We've rejected out of this, so I'm going to be bullish until, I'm wrong. Until I'm wrong. So, basically, my drawn liquidity was this high right here, like long term, and then short term was, which high was it? I mean, just the high we created, which would have been right here. It was just this buy side right here that it created. So, first setup that I took the loss on was right here. This is the first setup I took. That was a loss. I'll show you it in a second. Fuck's sakes. Okay, so what happened was we traded into this. We did inverse it, but we're inside this gap. Right. So then we come in here and we make a SMT right here. So there's a 30-second SMT right here. Right. And then I got smashed on that. So I entered off a 15-second inversion. I'm not going to move it because it's going to just fuck me. But I know I had literally like a 4-point stop loss. So it was way smaller. Literally like that. It was like a 15-second inversion. Stopped out. And then I take a re-entry here because my stop loss was so small I didn't realise with the size I was risking, which was 6 micros. So it took me out for $128 because I thought I was going to get a worse fill, a higher up fill. We come down, we make that. I enter again, and then I get break evens. And then I got chopped around for a little bit. And then 3 o'clock opens up. We open up a new ALE fair value gap. And then we get another SMT. But the problem with this was, why this actually failed was because, one, we had a 5-minute on ES that we haven't traded into yet, which is my fault. That's just why it was break even. So we had a 5-minute we haven't traded into ES, so there wasn't actually any true manipulation. And then SMT that I had it wasn't actually on swing point low. So as you can see on ES, on this wick, it was just a random candle. So that wasn't valid for my setup. So another fault on me. So I get break even on that. Once we ran up to here, I went break even. And then we come down. ES taps trader open. We get a sweep on this low right here, which I should have been patient for. And then we trade high. There wasn't any valid setups here for me though, which is a problem. Which is alright. That's fine, but just something to learn from. I mean, there was like a small internal SMT here, but I don't know if I really take this. I probably would. And yeah, we just pump. So it's just this I'm just so zoomed in on the 1-minute time frame, and I'm not focused on what's actually happening. And then it's just to learn from that. True manipulation actually being in spots of distribution. So yeah. Anyway, it's not too big of a loss. Only 1R, $128. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good trading week, and yeah, peace out.